I'm Lugavelz, and I'm here to tell you guys a story. On the 20th of November 2023, I was involved in a very serious incident. I'm gonna just start off with my day. Boom, I was having a good day. It was obviously I started a podcast with my very good friend and sister, Noelle, and that was the first day our podcast was dropping. Normal day. I all went to the gym with my bedrooms, had a good gym session, launched the podcast, promoted the podcast, left my friend's house about maybe about just after midnight, went to link one of my other bedrooms, was chilling, burnt some Cali with him, you get me? When it got to about maybe like 2 in the morning, drove back to my mum's house, Labrador Grove, Power Square. I pulled up, not thinking nothing of it, seen a car, I'm all thinking it's one of my neighbours. I parked up, but it's like something told me, like, don't get out of the car yet, innit? You get me? I parked up, literally right in front of the car. The cars got out of the parking space. They was in kind of a tight parking space. Come out the parking space, parallel parked right next to me. I'm all thinking, what's going on? Literally about 2 seconds later, the passengers rolled out the window and started letting off. I just remember feeling the shots like penetrating my skull. The first shot, bow, in my brain. Second shot, bow, in my brain. I mainly remember the shots going into my brain. I don't even remember the body shots. I'm wearing a jacket, a t-shirt, jeans or whatever else I'm wearing. My car's just getting riddled up with shots. In this moment in time, I'm not even panicking. I'm just firming the shots. The headshot, one of the headshots has made me like fly into the passenger seat. I'm in the passenger seat. I can feel my brain. I can feel my bodily functions just fucking up. I can feel it like, I can feel myself dying. I'm in the passenger seat. Like my body's failing. I can feel my brain just slowly fading away. I've seen a portal open, a red and purple portal. It all reminded me of like Stargate or whatever it's called, man, where they had the blue portal, but it was like a smaller version of the portal. It was red, purple, looking demonic. I believe that it was the gates of hell opening. My body, half of my body, I say to it, got about there, like to where half of my scar is, yeah. And I'm going through this portal, still hearing shots going off. By the grace of God, yeah, God, an angel, like in the future, I pray for more clarity to actually like see in the supernatural realm to see what happened. But I'm telling you, this was God's doing. Pick me up by my shoulders, yeah, put me back in the driving seat. These times my car's already in park. It's just like I put it in park when I parked up anyway. You get me? Flipping. I've turned on the car. I've spanned the wheel with my right hand all the way to the right, yeah, and I've pressed on the gas as hard as possible. I've licked into the car that's been shooting at me. These times they all shot at my tires. They come to do their thing. You get me? I've spanned the wheel all the way to the right. I've licked into their car with force. These times I'm driving a big car. I'm driving a big Jeep. You get me? They're in a smaller vehicle. I've licked into their car with force. They've crashed into about 2 cars on the road, and then they've sped off. I'm in my car now in the middle of the road, just like I feel like God had blessed me with calmness. I weren't panicking, my heart weren't beating fast. In my mind I was thinking like, bruv, like I've just been hit up. Like what am I gonna do? Like I'm feeling like the bullets deep in my brain. I can feel that I'm covered, drenched in blood. My whole car is drenched in blood. The passenger seat, the driver's seat, the wheel. I could just smell blood. I've started to drive now. I'm thinking to myself, cool. I need to drive myself to the local hospital. And then I've drove about 10 minutes. I'll say now 8-9 minutes down the road. Then I've realized, nah, man. I feel like I'm slowly dying, fading away. I'm still not panicking. I thought to myself, yo, let me drive back to my mum's. I've drove back to my mum's. Obviously, I'm driving on the rims. The tires are flipping blown out. I can see in the side mirror. I can see that my tires are I can just see sparks in it. I can see that my tires are blown out. The steering wheel shaking. I'm driving. I'm breathing, taking deep breaths, just driving. Drove back to my mum's bit. My mum's road is a no entry road. I've drove up the road. I've just put the handbrake on. I ain't even put it on park. I looked for my keys in the car, took the keys. I ran to the block door, put my key in the block door. I will put in the wrong key, tried to shake it, realized it's the wrong key. Put in the right key now, bust the door, ran up the block stairs, bust my actual door into my mother's bit. I said to my mum, look, I'm gonna survive, call the ambulance. One of my bedrooms, true say, the area that I'm from, we all kind of live next to each other, or people were just about, so they've heard, it's 2 a.m, people just heard riddles of shots. You know it's not fireworks, you can tell the difference between fireworks and gunshots. So naturally, one of my bedrooms called me and I said to him, yo, I've just been shot in the head. Pray for me. As I've said that, I've dropped my phone, took off my watch, dropped it on the floor. The armed jakes have run in my yard with their big, whatever their big things, MP4s, whatever they've got. They've said to me, mate, can you hear us? I've said, yes. They said, lie on your back, yeah? Lie carefully on the floor. They kept on saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, they said it about 3-4 times. I said, yes, I can hear you. But slowly, my vision and my hearing is going. Slowly, the guy's still asking me, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And then I think about the 5th time, it just went black. Before my eyes it went black, I couldn't hear no more. And then I closed my eyes, or my eyes just closed, or whatever. All I remember is just seeing pitch black. I'm not hearing nothing. Then in my mind, 20 minutes later, I've woken up. I've woken up in a hospital. There's nurses around me, doctors around me, tubes in and out in my arms. I can feel a tube in my nose. I'm breathing. And I'm trying to, it might have been, I think it was my mum. Someone said to me, you've been here for 5 days. I was in a coma for 5 days. And imagine, while I was in this coma, people are coming to visit me, my mum, my aunties. They put me in an induced coma. Because I got shot 8 times. I got shot twice in my head, the side of my head, yeah? Through my skull, deep into my brain. I got shot once in the neck. One bullet skimmed guns are powerful. One bullet skimmed my lip, yeah, my chin, and fractured my jaw. One bullet flipping went through my chest, just above my heart, came out just underneath my armpit. The other one blew off the tip of my ear. Next bullet fragment in my stomach. Flipping, I'm alive. I'm baffed. I'm thinking, what? 5 days? Obviously, my family's broke down to me that I'm in the hospital. They put me into an induced coma and whatnot. That basically I was under surgery. They've taken obviously the bullets out of my body. Imagine the surgery. They put me in an induced coma. The surgery was supposed to be for 4 hours, but I don't know what complication. I think because it was a tricky one. Bullets was deep in my brain. It took 8 hours. So they give you an injection to try to basically wake you up. They give you an injection in your brain to wake you up. The first one didn't work. I think maybe the next day or in a couple of hours, the second one didn't work. Third one didn't work. They was thinking about pulling the plug. Like, I could be brain dead. This guy's not waking up. The nurse said, let me try giving him what. Like, if I didn't get this shot and I didn't wake back up, then that would have been it. The nurse gave me the shot. I woke back up, and that's when I said that I felt like it was 20 minutes and it was 5 days. You get me? Like, God is good. I'm a healthy man. I go to the gym. I eat right. Certain man was saying to me, bruv, trust me, I don't I don't know like how you are. Even the doctor said, I've never seen this before. Nurses coming to me saying, I thought he was dead. Like, really and truthfully, I should be dead. I got bedrooms that got shot same way. God bless their soul. Twice in the head. They're gone. 9mm shells in my head. It's big bullets. Teared through my flesh. Into my brain. Certain man they get slapped once and they're not talking the same. God willing, man's, by the grace of God, the glory goes to him. It don't go to no one else. I'm alive and I'm here for a purpose. So boom, when I woke up, I remember first day in the hospital. I remember because my jaw was fractured and they put a tube in my neck, I think, to help me breathe. I was on oxygen, but I was on like the highest oxygen to help me breathe. I was there. I could talk, but I couldn't talk. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I was sounding like I got shot, but I was mumbling, but I could like to strain my hardest for me to make out words and to say X, Y, and Z. I was talking. And I remember my mum saying to me, obviously my mum was saying to me that, obviously when I ran into the yard and I passed out before they put me in the air ambulance. My mum is a strong Christian woman. I'm a Christian, yeah? And my mum said to me that her pastor called her and said that God has just given him a vision that Daniel got shot or he's going to get shot. When he's called and said that, she's obviously said he just ran in the house, he just got shot. He's on the floor unconscious. They're putting him in the air ambulance now. My mum's a strong woman. She's a very strong woman. She was praying for me, but bruv, even after this happened, she said to me, when you walked into the yard, like, as I said it when I was in the car, I was like, I could just smell blood. I was covered in blood. She said to me, like your face was like, it looked like your face was hanging off. Like, because there was so much blood. And because my jaw was fractured and because my head was just leaking, as you could see, like my head was leaking, squirting out with blood. It just looked horrible. The whole time I was asleep in the hospital, she was saying to me, the pastor calmed her down. The pastor said, look, don't let them worry you. This man is waking up. God has told me that this guy is waking up. And after this, he's going to heal up. Supernatural healing. He's going to be stronger spiritually, mentally, physically. And that's exactly what happened to me. I woke up. I got shot on the 20th of November, 2023. I woke up out of this coma the 25th of November, 2023. I was discharged from the hospital on the 29th of November, 2023. I was in a coma longer than I was in the hospital. At first, I had that little, that tube thing, I forgot what it was called, the calisthenic bag or whatever, the thing they put in your dick to fucking piss. I had that. I couldn't get up. I had to shit on the bed. Like, as in they had to put the little thing underneath my arse, shit on the bed, nurses wiping my arse. You know what I'm saying? The next day, I was getting up. I got up, I walked around, I still had the thing, I was eating soft food, but I was getting majority of the protein and the vitamins and everything I needed, the antibiotics through the little tube in my nose. Next day, they took it out. And these times, when I first woke up, they said that, I might need to have another surgery. They need to check my jaw, certain things. They're saying that minimum this guy's gonna be in the hospital is a month. I was in the hospital less days than I was in a coma. I was in the hospital for 4 days before I got released. Supernatural healing, as the pastor said. I was just healing up mad quick. They were saying to me, I don't understand this. A nurse gave her life to Christ, seeing what happened to me. She couldn't believe what happened. No one could believe. They said they've never seen someone heal up like this in their life after getting shot like this. And as I said, all the glory be to God. I've come out of the hospital now. I've gone to one of my family relatives' house. houses. I'm healing up. The doctor said that obviously it's good to do physiotherapy. You know, even if when I was in the hospital, I was flipping. They told me, yo, every time you get up, make sure you breathe heavy. And I was still on the oxygen thing, and then it's like they took me onto the like I don't know how to explain this. I'm not a flipping doctor. I'm not a scientist or whatnot, but they put me onto the lowest oxygen to help me breathe, and then they took me off it. So it was just me myself breathing, because obviously my lungs was punctured when I got shot as well. Yeah. So cool. I'm recovering mad quick. I've come out of the hospital. Obviously I'm walking around. I'm on certain antibiotics. They've given me a couple like laxatives to help, because obviously, and it's a mad thing, because even though I got shot in the belly, like I got shot in mad vital places. I got shot in the neck. Certain man get shot in the neck, they're paralyzed for the rest of their life. Certain man get shot in their head, they're dead. Certain man get shot in their heart, they're dead. Certain man get shot in their belly, their large intestines and their small intestines are fucked for the rest of their life. Like, man's been blessed by God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a walking testimony to be here, and I thank God so much. And God's gonna use me to change people's lives and break down like this. You get me? I lived this life. You get me? I can say I've been a gangster. I've done everything that quote unquote gangsters, cool guys. This life ain't cool. I'm telling you. Trust me. And I hope people take in what I'm saying. I hope men are looking at my head and deep in these scars. I got shot twice in the brain, in the cranium, in the medulla. That's not a game. You get me? Certain man are not here breathing. Certain man get stabbed once. I got brethren that got stabbed in the leg. They're dead. And I had to bury them.